Alright guys, welcome to Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Uh, gonna be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. Saw the game, saw the commercial for it, thought it looked really good to play, so here we are. Let's get into it. Um... Let's go normal. I'm probably gonna die a lot. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what I am doing. That's why I say that. We're gonna bring this. There we go.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Oh, that's interesting. Somebody's not happy to wake up.
A drink of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
How sweet.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
How would you not know?
Welcome to America.
Something is bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
You should
Wait,
charge him double.
wait. We're ghost
I'm
hunters?
serious. If the Reverend needs help, it can be no easy business.
That's awesome. Do I get to actually kill some
Let's be
ghosts?
ready.
Oh, be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, I tell you, we need to go. I need to be.
Roaring McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Interesting.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To hold or be haunted. There lies the true horror.
Isn't that the guy who sent her a letter?
I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Did you get them killed? Are they about to die?
If this is June, I hate to see January. I wanted to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Look at all the shipwrecks. Unless I'm wrong, and those are just like wood piles people put. This kind of feels like Assassin's Creed in a couple ways.
Head back me at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Okay. I have a feeling I did something wrong. Okay.
I can't remember the last time we did something else that worked.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to get used to the...
Somewhere warm and safe.
Trying to get used to the controls.
No such place.
And I just...
It's not a bad idea.
Okay, well, now I know that that does that, so I'm gonna refrain from using that button unless I absolutely need to. I
How grim this place is.
cannot jump, apparently.
But I don't disagree.
Oh. Okay. So is this perhaps a place I could go?
Sure. Let's go traipsing through a falling down house.
You okay?
Steady enough.
I'm all trying to get in there.
Watch out!
Okay, so he's good.
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Eager apprentices.
Do you always sleep with your apprentices? If that's the case? It's kind of what your relationship looks like to me, I mean. Okay, this way. Nice, okay. Okay, so I've pretty much got the hang of combat. Man, that combat is fluid.
Maybe, but are they keeping people outside town, or are they keeping them in?
I like the combat so far. Combat's nice. Cool. I'm assuming there's going to be some crafting in this.
Behind you!
And he literally just stuffed his fist into a ghost chest and annihilated it. Okay.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that it would go well either. Banishment. Attacking with your weapons fills the banishing gauge. When it's full, press X to banish your target.
Time to leave the room.
Nice. I like that. That's pretty awesome. You know, I was thinking that it would be a lot more difficult for the combat, but it's really nice. It's fluid. A note, damp and bloody. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1965. Sorry, 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run. Well, that's sad.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Well, yeah, that's a good question, and one that chances are we're gonna find out, but like... Sorry, I like destroying things, so... Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. And of course, I also managed to take damage, so...
That augurs badly for the kid.
Can I... Ooh. Interesting.
This situation.
And this is to save and
What's the
do
result?
stuff. Okay.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
If Charles is even alive.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. By the time selectmen's sitting on their asses.
Isn't that what selectmen do?
I cannot say this enough. This is actually... I like the gameplay so far. It feels very fluid. It feels comfortable.
The welcoming committee.
Especially the battle.
It's fine, Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you election on Saturday marriage?
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
And yet I get the feeling that they are not.
This must be the end.
Would you move out of my way, please? Doomsday has come, huh? If that wasn't morbid enough. Nice. Very nice.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
It's a good question.
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed
Change in Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Good question.
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
Evans dead.
How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
I'd say she's the smart one out of the bunch.
Select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. Rest assured that her attitudes far outweigh her manners. All like that.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
And I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, you may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
How nice of you.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. Now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Why would he be found in the cemetery if they didn't bury him in the first place? That's a good question. Could they not have saved him?
Save him.
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company had knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. At the time of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
We'll be the judge of that one. Yeah.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They
Interesting.
have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Yeah, that seems like heroic work.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. We do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Why is the town
Why
empty?
is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Our motivations may differ. All who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Yeah, where did everyone go?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Yeah, will they return if we manage to succeed? Because if not, why are we doing this?
The curse is lifted.
I fervently hope so. They have homes here, but we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Interesting. Okay, about
What
the
can you tell
curse.
me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease, then came the nightmares, then came madness, in the end came death, and death remains.
Like the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
I don't think he's gonna know what Charles knew, but what caused it?
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss scourges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out.
Our late friend Charles faced a
late
Herculean
Sorry guys, I don't know why it's doing
And
that.
acquitted himself with honour. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands. Charles.
All right. For Charles.
I think we've pretty much
We have what
got
we
an
need.
understanding of
Then I wish you
things so
success.
far.
My instructional room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
So he even gave us lodgings. That's nice.
Damn it, Charles. Those are cursed systems. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
I'd say they're
These
helpless.
people have no idea what they're up against.
Yeah, I'd say they really don't. I like how you can find loot just anywhere, pretty much. Is this Charles' widow? I figured.
Antea, Red. Come in.
You gotta feel for the woman. I mean, she just lost her husband.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you are not alone now.
I mean,
We're here.
the voice acting's pretty
So
good
sorry
too.
we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Yeah, let's ask about the governor, because
What
I'm
can you tell me
curious.
about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He is an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too,
Yeah.
along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find thick-skinned Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation. He conducts himself with a right dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all is just...
Alright, give me a second, guys. Okay, we're gonna try this. And then I'm gonna try saying... Okay. Let's see if that works.
Charles thought so too. There were wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said. That the time and God have not yet healed.
Okay, so how were things before
How
this
were
started?
things? No, before all this.
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Well, I mean, I can't really blame you. So, is there anything we should
Is there
know?
anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
Okay.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Alright, well, I guess we're done talking to
Take a look
her.
around, if that's alright.
Is she gonna try to stop us from exercising him?
You stay put.
What is
Find
this?
a way.
Ooh, hello. A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
I believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Well, you can't really part a musician from their instruments either. 5th day of January 1685, my beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At least we shall be together, and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us, for only death can extinguish the love between us. And I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters, and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I am thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. A poet. And he should know it. 21st day of February 1687, my sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting, I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything, as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I am thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. Well, sadly, we all know how that turned out. November 1694. My dear Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you, and know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely. We cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all of your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Batchelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Interesting.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. Yeah, it's always nice when you receive a letter stating, but like an actual visit would be nice. Sadness in Interval, or a study of the Aeolian Scale by Heinrich Pietri. A study of H. Purcell's Giacconi and G minor for strings by E. Davenport. Interesting. Okay. We no longer need to talk to her right now. Ooh, there's more stuff. 12th day of August, 1694. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet, I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land, there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead, while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles. Well, we found out that that's exactly what
Pleasant
happened.
to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Yeah, sadly the darkness took you away from each other, but hey.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
A precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome. Why would you keep
That's
a
from the set
chess?
he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Cocky much, are we? Job 7. 13:15. 13 when I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. 14 then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions. 15 so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams. Okay.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions foreshadowing? Is someone behind this? Who is the real target, and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settler's dreams.
How malicious is this curse tormenting people in their beds?
It's a good question. Tod for die Toten by Balthasar Hans Frenhofer. Cult books from Charles' personal collection. None of this side of the water, and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as a minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Interesting. Theological book from Charles' personal collection, Formicarius, by Johannes Schneider. Theological book from Charles' personal collection, Fortalitium Fidei, by Alfonso di Spina. Okay.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
You could have saved his hair loss.
Did I miss this?
I can still picture him hunting your very first Bane Rain.
You're so much more fun at the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual hunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did alright.
A map of the New World. I'm pretty sure I got everything in here, right? So... okay. Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teaching of my masters. May God bless their souls against the threatening unknown, when the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation. The sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as in the French cauchemar, or the German Nachtmar. Mare here comes from the 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit, defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Can a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception, and to make them endure their worst fear, able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Charles Davenport, sorry. Well, that's interesting. A silver brooch heavily worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Okay. Charles Psalm. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127:3. My dear unsent letter to Esther's sister. My dear sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial, the shame of it. How I have failed, my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made them manifest.
Yeah.
Now that we know where he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Lovely. Then again, I don't mind. Let's go. Let us go experience the cemetery.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
Yeah. Sorry,
What
but
will you do for my Charles?
set him free. That's all we can do.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Let's get started. Time may be against us.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles be sharp.
Yeah. Well, that's ominous if I've ever seen
See
it.
what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
I mean, we're kind of the ones going into dangerous territory. I want to see what this is down here.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Huh. Yeah, let's ask about the
Tell me
curse
about
to
the
start
curse,
with.
if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms, trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
Yeah, I need information,
What I
not...
need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather too, so much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
How nice. Have you had bad dreams?
Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Well, that's good, because I wasn't gonna pay for it. Are you leaving?
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive? I see. A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry spectres and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim.
So needless to say, you're screwed. Yeah, let's take a look at him.
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Okay. I have no idea what I even need that for yet.
Good day, Squire Harris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Can I actually, like, start crafting stuff yet? It does not look like it. Oh well. Let's get going, shall we? Oh boy.
It is. So close to town.
The cemetery is closed by order of the good. Yeah, I don't blame you. Somebody died there, so...
Where are you leading me?
That is a very good question.
More of you?
You know, I like how she actually moves to the point where you get up close and personal rather than just kind of backing off because she's afraid, you know? Like I said, the combat in this is extremely comfortable. Apparently I can't jump that way. Can I jump on this building? No, I cannot. As a Banisher, you can feel places or objects that have been marked by a ghost. When in close proximity to these elements, your Bane rings will be triggered and light up with an orange aura. Walk around to find the source. Cool.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Is it down here?
many dead in more recent years.
The ring stopped, so... Oh, there's Charles'
Why
grave.
didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Nearby spectral mark. Okay. Ooh. That was like a really, really big mark. Okay, so... Can't be that way because I came from that way. So it has to be up here, right? Is this the spectral mark? Or
Our
is this...
memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Memories of the dead linger here. To reveal them, you must gather the necessary resources. Seashore candles.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
Well, I guess the merchant's about to make some money, so let's go and get some seashore candles. Okay. Oh, good, you are still here.
How may I help you, madam?
I am looking to buy some candles.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Good to know. Leather, fur, linen, wool. You're joking, right? I came over here for nothing.
Squire Harris.
Yeah. Thought I could get the candles from a merchant,
Should
but
be seashore
no.
candle near the water.
Near the water. Where exactly near the water are you speaking? Piece of 8 wild cherubble. It's leather. I don't get it. Where the heck is this supposed to be? New Eden Town Harbor Lodge, March 1694, 3rd, Blossom of London, Liverpool, David East, 14th, Blessing, Boston, William Warlick of Surrey. 27th, Mary, Boston, Peter Andrews. 19th, Pilgrim, Lisbon, John Harris. April 1694. 11th, Adventure of Boston, Boston, Rob Marshall. 16th, Seaflower, Jamaica, Thomas Downs. Alright, guys, this is literally just a list of people who have come here.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
It's more leather. Can I get down right here? No. Okay, I'm assuming I have to go back the other way. And maybe I'll come across some water that'll give me the candles I need. At least that's what I'm hoping.
There should be seashore candle near the water.
Found it. I'm gonna take a surplus of this. Because... yeah, why not? Okay, I thought there would be more enemies, but thankfully not. Yeah. Okay. Harkening ritual.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no soul, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Whoa.
Damn it. That thing you faced. What was it?
A nightmare? Charles' Bible found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's opened at job 7/13/15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. 14, then thou scarest rather than my life, and terrifies me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling, and death rather than my life. This tie is doused with the essence of Charles' ghost, after a closure performed by Antio. the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
First, though,
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
that's a good question. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye to good old Charles. Compelling words, carving or drawing, the acrylic. This ritual will force all types of scourges, harvester, rage, sorrow to reveal themselves. Oh, that's the one. Force them to
Now is
appear.
a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here.
Is he an enemy, though?
You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Until you, at last. Oh, Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is ready. There is no time to waste.
Yeah, why didn't you wait?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. So many dead and dead. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Yeah, how
Do you
did
know
it
how
begin?
this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare choked New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Interesting. What did you
Before
learn?
died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We.
I am dead, dearest Tante. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
And do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its present felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained. So I'll stay locked up for long.
Interesting. Yeah, weren't they initially a myth?
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I slayed them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Yeah, we'll end up banishing it.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
You're right. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. From my heart, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
That is a good question. How did you
How
die?
did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. My initial delight worked. I now suspect it became my choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
That's a good question. How does it manifest
How
itself?
does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. And it appeared to me. I did not see its true face. But I heard her name. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I must steel myself and her. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
Good man or
I knew
not?
You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it have made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul, remembrance on your dead. Wait. Wait for what?
Alright, 1 second, guys. I need to grab my other controller. Alright, we're all good now.
Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose herself.
Oh Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Yes, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
And Tia, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save well, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Man, that's just so...
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then I'll wait at the schoolhouse and go to bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia gave him the care he needed.
You know, that's very sad.
Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where
Wait, what?
sunlight chases
What?
the snow away. It is
Where
warm
are you
and
taking
there's
me?
fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace. And you deserve to rest.
Where are we going? Oh, this is just another entrance. You're telling me I could have just got...
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
I was half expecting her to try to, you know, take my character out. For her to be, like, possessed or something and try to kill my character, but surprisingly that didn't happen. Whoa.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte. Duarte, you came with the Banishers, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Oh. Oh, come on. That's cheap at Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store.
Bathsheba,
Coins fall from the
if I'm
ceiling.
not
We'll leave you at
mistaken, is the name
They
of
hit the
a
floor, they
witch.
break. like rotten teeth. Finger bones perhaps. Trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
How nice. Thank you.
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I have lost track of time, the dullness of the days.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Then you live the curse.
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Oh, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
That's nice.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
Yeah, you're a
Good
bit.
day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Nice lady. Yeah. Let's just get inside. Okay.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith. But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
You really like to banish Charles?
I think Charles would have done the same.
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
We'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. You don't always do it out of malice. Isn't that?
Bringing closure.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin, just gently into it.
But not a safe one. Better to banish and be sure.
You banish me. If you came to.
You'll not escape me so easy. You I will bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. Really?
I think she'd do
You're a
anything for him.
scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be a, what do you call it, a nightmare.
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers.
Something doesn't feel right.
We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
That it was.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Poor Esther.
Whoa. Okay then.
She took a fine bean. She's a reckless one.
Yeah, no kidding. As Banishers, we are no spiritual guides or inquisitors. We are ghost hunters for hire, specialized in and sensitive crafters who train hard to protect the livings through our rituals and knowledge about ghosts and specters. We are no cult, there is no hierarchy, nor established dogma among us. The most obvious reason why a banisher becomes a banisher is because he or she wants to protect the living from the dead. Whatever the reason, we are efficient, adaptive, and versatile. Our community is sparse and nomadic, just like our predecessors were. We wander the world in search of living victims of the dead, cleansing, haunting cases, using techniques tried and trusted and honed by generations of masters and pupils, releasing or banishing the ghost, rarely blaming the living. Unlike puny sorcerers, we do not waste our time crafting enchanted rifles with the butt, barrel, and stock engraved with runes and other symbols of power for hunting specters or otherwise. Who would wish to depend on a single weapon? Instead, we bring our bane powder, prepared according to recipes handed down from generation to generation, rendering any firearm capable of shooting and damaging a spectral target no matter what the ammunition, efficient, adaptive, versatile. Our knowledge of alchemy and botany helps us selecting materials and plants whose properties will support our work. We do not waste time in libraries or schoolrooms. We do not waste our time drawing, carving, or engraving complex circles of power, because what we gain in power or nuance, we lose twice as much or more in time, risking putting ourselves and those around us in unnecessary danger. Instead, a clever banisher carries stamps in wood or metal with which to mark a door, wall, or stone with the necessary symbol for the appropriate ritual. We also wear rings upon our fingers with these symbols, so we always have a range of powerful runes close at hand. As it were, efficient, adaptive, versatile. Thus we prevail, thus we fight, thus we send back the creeping dead, where they are supposed to be. From Death to the Dead by Balthasar H. Frenhofer. Interesting. And I still cannot access that. Of course I can. Can I... Death to the Dead. Why can I not save?
Where are you?
I'll be the meeting there, Sonny.
Okay. There we go. I can save now. There we go. Alright guys, that's it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying the game as much as I am, please hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification icon, and I'll definitely be doing more recordings of it. I'm actually really in tune to the game. It's very enjoyable. So I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.